Hello, my name is Mariam Shehzad and I am a data science and business analytics intern at the Sparks Foundation, and here I am presenting my first task, which is basically a simple linear regression task of a supervised machine learning algorithm. In this task, we will predict the percentage of marks that a student is expected to score based upon the number of hours a student studied. This is a very simple linear regression task because it involves only two variables. So first of all, I am importing all the important libraries which I am going to use further in my code, and secondly I am just reading the dataset and printing the head of dataset. Here in describe function I am just analyzing my dataset from different perspectives. For example, we can see the count, mean, minimum, maximum, and many more things about our dataset. Now we're just plotting our dataset in a 2D graph to just visualize the behavior of our dataset. So through this graph we can see that there is a positive relationship between the number of hours students studied and the percentage of score student get. In x-axis there is the number of hours students studied, and through y-axis there is a percentage of score. Now we are preparing our dataset for input and output labels. In x there are input labels and in y there are output labels. Now we are going to split our dataset in training and testing by simply using the built-in scikit-learn train test split method. To import this, we just do from scikit-learn.model selection import train test split, and in train test split we just pass our input and output labels. Here we just fix our test size, which is 0.2, which means that 20% of our dataset will be allocated for the testing purpose and the remaining 80% will be allocated for the training purpose. Now we are just going to train our model. We are using linear regression. We are just importing it from scikit-learn linear model, and we are just making object of this model linear regression. Now I am going to fit training data in this model. Here I am presenting the best fit line which I get from my model, and we are just plotting it. Here we can see it is the best fit line which can pass which and can cover most of the points. Now we are making prediction of our test data. In our model we will pass our test data and it will predict the y labels. Now here I am just printing the training and testing score of my model. Here you can see the testing training and testing score are close enough. And now we are just printing the actual and the predicted data which we get after testing. Actual data is what the results are, and the predicted data is what our model give. You can see there is a difference between the actual and the predicted data. Now we are going to have see what will be the score of the student if a student learn 9.25 hours per day. We are just going to pass number of hours in our model, and it will predict the number of percentage of score a student will get. We are just printing the number of hours and predicting score. Here you can see if the student studied 9.25 hours per day, then he or she will score 93.69 something marks. Now we are just evaluating our model from different perspectives. Here I use three kind of error which are very simple. First one is the mean absolute error, second one is the mean squared error, and the third one is the root mean square error. That's all. If you have any questions you can ask in comment section. Thank you.